It's time. It's been coming. I've been so excited about October to February. And now we're really moving into this phase of growing, of being, of belonging, of connecting back to ourselves and having the old self shed away. Let go. I'm really just getting this message from spirit, and just my throat chakra is really activated right now. So I really wanted to try and channel this as much as I can. Let go of all of the things that you are. Like, let go of it all. Like, what would that be like? We can let go of it. There's this okayness to let go of all of the things that not only just aren't serving us, but all of the things that have been just habitual. I'm feeling so many habits, and myself included. I'm feeling like there's this old freeze response that just really wants to go within myself and with so many other people, with presenting how we want to look and be seen and see others, and be gentle with yourself during this time. If you're not ready, we don't have to do a full revamp here. We can just try and play and explore, and the things that really don't resonate, get rid of them, whether it's emotionally, physically, energetically, around your space. Just allow it to go away, and to fall away. This is where we're going to be needing those gentle action steps without the nervous system overwhelm. Again, the gentle action steps without the nervous overwhelm, to really just be like, oh, like my throat chakra just like was blocking up, and it's just like to not be blocked up, to not be scared, to not have this literal I'm getting like an apple in my throat sort of feeling, like I can't swallow, because this needs to come out. Like, we literally need to like become the biggest, best versions of ourselves, and like this time is now. And it doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be full force, but you know it's coming. If this video is finding you, you know it's coming. We're entering 2024 is going to be a really new world with things. And we already know that. We already feel that. It's like, duh, Amanda. Like, but it's like, what do we do about it? And like, the thing is, you just have to let the idea of being yourself die and come into who you are destined to be. Again, letting the idea of just being yourself, being authentic. It's like, oh, we don't know what the fuck that means right now. It means to fall into like what we are destined to be. It's like, I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know its shape. I don't know. But each and every step, I'm honoring that. Those spiritual breadcrumbs, I like to call it, where it's like this pathway where that full abundance is, where the cornucopia is, because we're getting there. We see it. We feel it. We know in us. And again, I'm calling this in. If you're finding this, you are destined to help up-level humanity in some way, shape, or form. This is not the time to hide. This is not the time to play small. We are leveling up and going. We are leveling up and going. And I really need you to see that and feel that and know that, even when you're sitting on your couch and in pajamas, just binge eating to get grounded. Like, I get that. But there's this other side of you that's so connected and is so in. You're so tapped in and so attuned, and we all have this gift. But this is finding the people that are ready to fucking do it in 2024. Yeah. Like, this is our time. This is our time. We have to let this old stuff die away. We have to let the old semblance of self die away. We have to let the old ideas of self die away. We have to, like, again, if you were feeling this maybe about early November, really being brought to light the way we interact, the coping mechanisms that we have with other people, or how we are receiving especially love and affection from others, and what that means, or how we used to be reliant on that from other people. That was really being brought to light, and like old dynamics and how you sort of still play into that. Make sure that stays squashed. just be like, oh man, it almost felt like this cosmological joke at certain points. Just like, really, like, you found me, you're calling me out again. I really thought I was healed through this. But you are, but it's just this one reminder. It's like, hey, we have to squash this before 2024. And we're not talking, and when I say squash, we're not talking about repressing it down, pushing it down. I should just get over it. I should be more healed. No, none of that. We're really just being kinder to ourselves and just being like, oh, here she goes again. She wants to go to that old place in space. Why? Because I feel weird, because I'm being more exposed, because I'm setting boundaries, because I'm saying no to dates, places, and people. And there's a part of me that still wants to go to that safety place. Safety place is not safe. The safety place that you have is not safe. So just allow yourself to be like, okay, I'm going to be a little uncomfortable as I make this new way of life. I'm going to be a little uncomfortable as I try out how I want to really show up. Because we're stepping into these new boots of showing up as fully as ourselves. So I want you to try different things. Try how you want to visually express yourself, how you want your body to show up, I'm getting also to notice how your brain is being manipulated. Call out when your brain's being manipulated. Just being like, oh, see a commercial for like makeup or something, just as a silly example with that. But it's so deep. It's like, oh, that's manipulation. Another person, when you say, oh, I can't go to this. Oh, why? Manipulation. We're not going to say it out loud to them. We're just going to say, oh, we're calling it out. Like how we're calling out gratitude already. Whoop, that's manipulation. Whoop, that feels like manipulation. Even when you're doing it to yourself, because I'm getting that there's this internal manipulation that's still going on that needs to just be squashed. And we all have it. It's all societal stuff. So keep going, keep fighting, keep stepping up. Get ready to shine. If you're interested in tapping into more of your intuition and your psychic abilities too, I'm going to be having a class on that come January. So if you want more information on that, just click a little comment, write me a little comment, say info, and I'll send that to you. Or just email me or send me your email address in a little DM. It's always hard to talk logistics when you're tapped into spirit with that. But yeah, let the old sense of self die away. She's expired. Time to go into the next one. I love you all.